what's up guys, Thomas Roger here. Today in today's video is episode 27 of the Road Subtracts. And yeah, let's get straight on with the video, let's go. So yeah, first, it is officially the 1st of April, and it's been a month already that Subtracts has been officially announced by Ed on the 1st of March. Ed officially announced Subtracts is coming out on the 5th of May. And also this series, the Road Subtracts, this is the 6th month. Exactly today, I made the first episode of the Road Subtracts. Now we're on episode 27, so exactly 6 months of me doing this series, the Road Subtracts. And yeah, it's crazy. And also, speaking of another series, Ed's been doing, literally last Sunday, that Ed did a Subtract Sundays, where Ed talks about Eyes Closed. So yeah guys, that Ed said that episode 2 is Ed's going to talk about Boat, which is going to be on Subtracts as well. Which is coming tomorrow. Subtract Sundays that Ed's doing himself, where I do potentially, there isn't 14 Sundays until Subtract, so there's about 5 Sundays or even 4 Sundays to go till Subtracts. So I don't know, maybe I could talk about multiple songs in an episode. I'm not too sure guys, potentially, but yeah. And also Ed released the piano version on Monday, the piano version of Eyes Closed. I did the strings and piano version on Ed's channel with Aaron Desner as well, which was so amazing. And I keep listening to the piano version on Spotify as well, which is so good. I love it so much, the piano version of Eyes Closed. And also I reacted to the strings and piano version with Aaron Desner on the piano, which is so good. I love it so much. Also on Monday, spoiler warning, literally guys, spoiler warning about this next bit guys. Ed played a Subtract show in Eventime Apollo on Monday, where literally Ed played the entirety of Subtracts from Boat to the Hills of Aberfeldy, which, yeah, you know, spoiler warning. I'm going to talk about the show right now. You guys ready for me to talk a bit about Subtracts? Each song credits to Donovan on Reddit as well. These songs are going to be so emotional, and he said the show blew him away. Like, the songs are so impactful like that. So, Boat, very Damien Rice-ish. The closest to what Ed said the original Subtracts was supposed to be. Just acoustic guitar, strings, his voice. Yes. So, Boat, like the opening song of Subtracts, which I cannot wait. And then someone says on another post on Reddit, I read on Twitter Boat will be released before the full album, probably as a promo single. From somebody who went to the show, yes, they confirm it. So potentially that Boat, I know some of you guys have said they're excited for Boat. Potentially the music video and song could come out before Subtracts potentially. But I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure. I cannot wait to hear Boat as well, pretty much. And yeah, you know, back to the post from Donovan. Yeah. So, back to the track list now. Like, Boat could be potentially a promo single from Subtract. The music video could come before Subtract releases, so potentially sometime this month in April. But who knows? It doesn't say on the diary planner. Or it could come out very at the beginning of May. I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure. Just before the album, I'm not too sure. So back to the Subtracts. About the details of Subtract. Saltwater. I got a Cold Water by Damien Rice by from it. Could be because of similar names. Eyes Closed. Of course we know about Eyes Closed already. I'm still going to read about it. Eyes Closed. Ed cried, explained that the last time he saw Jamal was at the Everton Apollo, the venue of the Subtract show, when they sat together beside the stage at a comedy show. Bloody hell. He actually messed up too many times, but had to start again before he got to the first chorus. Best version I have heard of the song. Powerful vocals and great arrangement with extra emotional Ed. The live stream section made it even better. Life Goes On. Really good about Ed wanting to stop the war for Jamal like it did for Queen Elizabeth II. Dusty. Cross between You Need to Cut Your Hair and Sandman sounds similar to the opening bit of Paul McCartney's Take It Away. Sweet as Honey, really cute, but the most liked song on the album, which fits. Ed would go to bed crying, then be woken up by a ball of joyous energy, Lyra, who just wanted to have some fun with Daddy. Lyra would pick a vinyl record and then they would listen to it together while having breakfast. This song is about that. Drop the Needle on Dusty, Springfield, referring to Dusty in Memphis, which is the album they listened to the day he wrote this song. I had never listened to Springfield before, so I listened to this album on the train back home. Really nice, and I can imagine how the second song on the record, So Much Love, made him feel. The lyrics seemed to match his feelings. That morning he listened to this LP with Lyra. End of youth. When we are brought into the world with open hands and hearts, but when darkness creeps in, that's the end of youth. Okay, that sounds like a lyric, if I remember correctly. About how your youth ends and you become an adult, when someone close to you passes away, which can happen at any age. Colorblind. Let's paint the night colorblind. Beautiful lyrics. Curtains. Introduce it too early. Play it anyway. So almost the album order. Epic. Maybe the biggest song in terms of arrangement with the band, but it fits. Stadium potential. About having someone to open the curtains and let the sunshine in when you are very depressed. Borderline, insanely high vocals, very unexpected but incredible. Also about Cherry's predicament, I think that's tumour, yeah. Spark, completely unrelated to the original Spark from his self-titled EP. Love them both. I love both. Some great lyrics about hoping that some of the spark is left after you and something. Reminiscing isn't always a great thing, he said. Can't remember the entire story he told. Vega. He literally said how interesting it was that Vega is the brightest star in the Lyrian system, but it isn't about Lyra. It was about Cherry's predicament, as he put it. Amazing lyrics, very poetic bits. Even he didn't know what the following line even meant. It just came out of him that day. It burns like hell to be Vega, or hurts. Another lyric there. It burns like hell to be Vega. Sycamore. I also really liked it. I think he was kind of wondering what would be left out of him and his loved ones after they're gone. Can't remember exactly, but I think that was the comparison with a sycamore tree that just remains. Yeah, with the growing tree maybe. No Strings. First reaction was No Strings, perfect. Could be his greatest love song. More mature, could have not have written this before last year. He explained that his parents told him the bond in marriage gets stronger when real illness and death happens, which makes the bond truly unbreakable, which it did for Ed and Cherry. He said this is one of his favourite songs he has ever written, understandably so. That's crazy. The Hills of Aberfeldy. It is indeed the November 2012 song written with Boy Vance about being on a holiday in Aberfeldy, thinking of a girl. Was always supposed to end the album. Now he wanted it to ease the listener toward the end of the record. Not end it on a sad note, but more calm. Felt super planksty, inspired maybe just Irish trad in general, but I listened to a lot of planksty this past year, haha. Just beautiful. I was grinning ear to ear when the strings played here. Wow, that is pretty much the 14 songs of subtracks that Ed played at Ireton Apollo on Monday. Sorry that I spoiled the album for you guys, but I did say spoiler warning at the beginning of the video. This album seems going to be so emotional. Yeah. I cannot wait to hear No Strings though, because that could be Ed's best love song ever. Like, I wonder if that's going to be a single, No Strings. Like, imagine if that's going to be like a perfect, or I thinking out loud, global success love song for weddings and that. No Strings, and it's like Ed's best song ever he's written. No Strings. Yeah, he said this is one of his favourite songs he has ever written. No Strings, and yeah, you know. Also, that Subtract show is apparently going to be on Apple Music on the 10th of May. 5 days after the album, the entire footage from the show is going to be on Apple Music on the 10th of May. Well, apparently, nothing confirmed yet, but there was a picture of a billboard that the 10th of May, and Jay, you know, which I cannot wait to watch this concert. And for that, I didn't go. Donovan went. Shouts to Donovan for writing all that up on Reddit. You know, yeah, the album sounds so emotional. But it's going to be a masterpiece, Subtractors, and you know that I've been doing this Road Subtract series for 6 months now, crikey. 6 months of doing the Road Subtract series, and the album's out officially next month now, guys. Officially next month we're getting Subtracts, or more precisely, a month and 4 days, which leads to the 5th of May. Under 5 weeks now, 34 days to go till Subtracts. Yeah, you know, I cannot wait for this out. It's going to be an emotional wrecking of an album. I think it's going to blow all of us away with the Aaron Des, the production, and then the Ned's lyrics and that. Yeah, you know, this album's going to be it's going to be brutal. Yeah, it's going to be brutal, and also the music videos as well, like on the beaches and everything. And yeah. Also yesterday, bit of a more of a positive thing. New limited time Subtracts merch until Monday. Literally, you haven't got long to order the Subtract merch, or they want it with a bundle. I think there's the limited edition Subtracts merch is a Life Goes On picnic blanket, a Life Goes On water bottle, a Subtracts beanie, a bottle opener keyring, and a Spark shopper bag. That's all the limited edition Subtracts merch is. So yeah, guys. And also yesterday, Eyes Closed is officially the UK #1 song in the UK, which is Ed's 14th UK #1 with Eyes Closed. And yeah, I just love the song so much. Like I do think Eyes Closed is going to be totally different from the record itself, and mostly going to be like I think it's still going to have lo-fi acoustic type instrumentals on Subtracts, even though Ed had to rework it in early 2022 because of bad things happening and everything. And yeah, you know, but Eyes Closed is going to be, or maybe Curtains, because Donovan said like with the Curtains, it's going to be could be like a stadium song. But Eyes Closed is officially UK #1 this week. And also Ed posted a photo of him holding the #1 award. I just love the Subtracts Sheeran by Loudon, well, potentially the Subtracts Sheeran by Loudon guitar, you know, literally it says Subtracts down the fretboard. Like, I love that so much. And also it is the font from the Subtracts book and everything. And yeah, I love it so much. Yeah. The Subtracts, potential Subtracts edition Sheeran by Loudon guitar. Which I love that so much. Yeah, that is it. This video, I believe that is everything. So just to recap this video, it's been months since Subtracts has been announced. Ed introduced a new series called Subtract Sundays. First week last week, Ed talking about Eyes Closed. This week, Ed talking about Boat. Eyes Closed piano version coming out last Monday. Spoiler warning. I just talked about Subtracts from the Evertime Apollo show. Also, apparently, Boat could be released before Subtracts with the music video for Boat. As a promo single, like Visiting Hours was for Equals and How Would You Feel for Divide. Yeah, the Subtracts show could apparently be on Apple Music on the 10th of May. New limited time Subtracts merch till Monday. Eyes Closed UK #1, and the potential of a Subtracts Sheeran by Loudon guitar with the Subtracts font down the fretboard. And yeah, guys, and if you guys enjoyed this video of episode 27 of the Road Subtracts, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.